So the questions are, does weak erection affect fertility? Or does weak erection cause low sperm count? How do I know that I am fertile? And this question is for both male and female. Good day, everyone, and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. I'm your seasoned and certified medical microbiologist from the UK, and I'm popularly known as the medical professional with the difference because I bring you knowledge on health, on medicals, and farming because I love farming, and a lot more. And I do this like no other. If you're just joining this channel, don't forget to join the family, turn on the notification bell, and subscribe as well. And if you're a returning subscriber, this is me telling you I love you. Je t'aime. Welcome back. In today's class, we are going to be answering the questions one after another. And the first question is, does weak erection affect fertility? Or does weak erection or erectile dysfunction cause low sperm count? And the answer is no. If you have erectile dysfunction or you have weak erection, it doesn't affect your ability to get a woman pregnant, or it doesn't reduce your sperm count or your sperm mortality. So this is something that needs to be sorted out in a different way. I did a video on how to fix weak erection, and that is by doing Kegel exercises, not what you see people do out. There's a particular way you need to sit to contract those muscles, exercises, and a lot more. The video is so informative, so educational. I mean, it's so deep and insightful. You should take a look at it. And I'll pop the link in the description box so you can watch at your convenience. So going to the next question, how can a man know that he is fertile? And the truth is, he cannot know that he's fertile except he does a sperm analysis test. And this is done at the hospital. So when you go to the hospital, a sperm analysis is going to be carried out on you. And this is to find out how many sperms you have. How many sperms per milliliter do you have in an ejaculate or in semen or in cum? So if you have less than 50 million sperms per milliliter of semen or ejaculate or cum, then you have low sperm count. But if you have more than 50 million, then another way you could know if you're fertile as a man is you need to actually examine your balls, your testicles, to find out if your testicles have lowered itself out of their body. This is very important because as long as your testicles have not lowered themselves out of your body temperature is not favorable for sperms to be produced. In fact, sperms to be manufactured. So this is very important. You also have to check if there are any abnormalities with your testicles because that is where sperms are manufactured. So you have to constantly be checking your testicles to look for any abnormalities. Is one testicle bigger than another? Do you have some form of lumps or growth on your testicles? Are they swollen? Are they inflamed? Are they painful? How about the tubes that carry the sperms out of the testes? Have you examined yourself? You should watch the video on how to preserve a man's fertility. And it's a very insightful video. It will help you so much. So these are the things you need to ask yourself as a male, and then you will know that you are fertile. But weak erection or erectile dysfunction does not affect a man's low sperm count. Trust me, because the sperms are produced in the testes. They are not produced in the penis. So that shouldn't be any form of concern for you. You should be concerned. If you want to sort out weak erection, you need to go to your doctors, your urologists, and you will be coached on how to go about it. But it doesn't cause low sperm count. So please don't kill yourself. Don't do that. So when it comes to female, how can a lady know that she's fertile? The first thing I'm going to ask the lady is, are you seeing your menses? If you have no menses at all, that's also what we call amenorrhea. That means you are not even ovulating. That means you have serious issues. The second thing is, are you ovulating? Now, there are signs of ovulation, and the fact that you have a discharge or a period or a bleeding doesn't mean you're ovulating. So you need to watch my previous videos to actually get this information, this knowledge that is going to keep you empowered and abreast with what's going on in your body as a woman. And it's also important that the woman should be able to know the signs of ovulation. Then the next thing I'm going to talk about, which is the third point on how a woman could know that she's fertile, is if she goes to the hospital and does an AMH test, an anti-Mullerian test. This test is very, very interesting. It actually determines the amount of follicles a woman has in her body. And before I continue, you should watch my video on how many eggs do I have left. I'm telling you, you'll be intrigued about how a woman's body is. So diving on to what I was saying, this test is going to determine how many follicles the woman has. And the amount of follicles the woman has will actually determine how many eggs she has left. And the amount of eggs left in a woman's body, give her a higher chance of getting pregnant. So that shows that she's fertile. And one of the high risk of infertility is people or ladies who have a risk of, let me say, fibroid in their family, or ovarian cysts, or PCOS. So these are things, because if you have these in a history in your bloodline, just know that this could actually raise concerns, but not that it is 100% fact that you are infertile. But looking at your family history, do you have any fibroids? Do you have any ovarian cancer or polyps that have been growing on your ovaries, in your fallopian tube, in your uterus? Have you had episodes of fibroid in your bloodline? These are things that you need to know so that you'll be able to be more sensitive about your reproductive health or sexual health. Another test that will be done on you, or could be done on you, to know if you're fertile as a lady is the follicle stimulating hormone test. It all starts from here. So it's very important that the pituitary gland is in good health and it doesn't have a tumor on it. So this test is very important because it's going to check if actually the follicle stimulating hormone is being released. So like I said, the anti-Mullerian test and the follicle stimulating test. But on your own, you should ask yourself, if you're ovulating, do I experience the signs of ovulation? And am I menstruating as well? And also to check your background history. This is going to help you a lot. So, like I've always advised a lot of my viewers, both male and female, to protect your fertility doesn't start when you want to have kids or when you get married. It starts from when you are born. This is why I always encourage parents to educate their kids about their reproductive health or sexual health, because we live in an environment that is constantly getting us exposed to things that can affect our reproductive health or sexual health. You could start by the age of 5, 6 years old. If you have a son, teach him how to examine his balls. If you have a lady, by the age of, teach her certain things about her menstrual cycle. 5, 6, by 7, 8, a boy should actually know what he can do to protect himself from any form of infertility issues that may arise in the future. He should be well informed. A woman should know the signs, a girl should know the signs she's ovulating. Let's not leave all of this stuff. And then when a girl gets to an age when she wants to have kids, then it's an issue. We should also teach our kids about unprotected sex education. This is very important because the whole world now is so exposed. So please, I am here for you. These videos that I do are to keep you informed, to give you knowledge on the happenings in your body. This is not a prescription, but it's to empower you so that when you are in front of a medical professional, you don't look lost and naive and ignorant. And most times, if the medical professional isn't knowledgeable or certified, or if the person you're talking to isn't certified or knowledgeable, you could be derailed or misdiagnosed. This is, medical malpractice or medical negligence begins to go on. You can be duped of your money for somebody who thinks that they know what they are doing. I always advise everyone to be empowered, to know certain things, particularly your health. Oh, thank you so much for joining me in today's class. Thank you so much for sending me all your questions. I remain your seasoned and certified medical professional, Gwendolyn Halley. Till next time, don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell and stay abreast with our new videos. Je vous aime. Bye-bye.